This is my review of the DOSS SoundBox XL. My name is Chris, and I'm the Gear Nerd. Now, if you ask my wife, she will tell you that I have a few Bluetooth speakers. And technically a couple more. But the one type of Bluetooth speaker that I'm missing is one of the newer room-filling speakers, ones that is designed to fill an entire room, not just carry with you, throw in a backpack, sit on a table, listen to it right there. I don't have one that fills an entire room of my house. That's what led me to find the DOSS SoundBox XL. And it's basically got two tweeters or mid-range speakers in the corners, upper corners, and then there is a powered woofer right smack dab in the middle, and then there are two passive bass radiators at the bottom. There's no ports or anything like that on the back, but it's a design that seems to work pretty well. The size of it isn't too bad. It's a little bit bigger than what you'd consider to be a portable Bluetooth speaker. It does have a battery inside. It lasts, they claim, 10 hours. I haven't tested it to see if it lasts 10 hours, but it says it does. And then it's got a charge port on the back. It's got an auxiliary input, an 1/8 of an inch jack, 3.5 millimeter. And then there's also a micro SD card slot on the back that allows you to load up songs, or I've used it as a Bluetooth white noise generator by throwing some white noise MP3s on there. It's kind of a cool little speaker. It sounds really good. And the construction itself, it's from molded plastic. The front grille is metal. The buttons have a really satisfying clicky feel to them. Nothing feels loose or anything like that. If I had to be really critical of it, I've noticed that just the mold of the plastic of the speaker is a little, I don't know. There's a couple of spots where you can tell that it cooled too fast or something like that, and it's got a couple of indents, but it's on the top and towards the back. It's not something you really notice, probably where two sides of the mold meet. Apart from that, the sound quality seems to be pretty good. Some of the other reviews complained that at certain volume levels there was some noise from the grill. I haven't heard that. That was back in August when those were, and I would assume DOSS has somewhat addressed that. They seem to be moderately active in the feedback, customer feedback and reviews on Amazon and that kind of a thing. The biggest thing is going to be, in a minute here, I'll show you kind of what it sounds like in a room. I've got it hooked up to just playing Bluetooth off of my computer, and then I'm going to try to move around the room using a Zoom H4n that's got a stereo pair of microphones on it. So hopefully that gives you a little bit better of a feel than just kind of listening on your cell phone or something like that. So if you've got headphones, pop those in, and hopefully that'll give you a little bit better feel for how this speaker really fills the room with sound. Now, a couple of things about the speaker. I've got some other speakers that produce very good sound and really decent bass. The problem is it's so artificial sounding, the bass, and it vibrates so much that I can barely keep it on whatever flat surface I've kept it on. This one does not do that. One of the biggest weaknesses, though, and hopefully this came out in the little sound test that I did, is that when you play it at a, say, 60% volume, the bass and the sound, the other sounds, the other frequencies it's producing, they kind of even out and they sound pretty good. but as soon as you bump the volume up just a little bit more, the bass stops increasing, where the mid-range and the treble level, the higher frequencies, do increase, and so you kind of lose some of that bass. There's been a couple of other people on YouTube that have complained about that kind of a thing, but to me it's just kind of knowing the speaker. And for the price, I think I paid $90 for this on Amazon. It's really not a bad speaker for the price at all. Like I said, it fills the room a lot better than any of the other Bluetooth speakers I have. Even that large sound bar that I have, it kind of does, but it only does because it's loud and the speakers are spread apart. This one, it really feels like it's engineered, like it's designed to fill the room with sound, which is cool. And I think it's definitely one that I'll hold on to. I drag it around the house as I'm doing projects or whatever, even though it's not as rugged or as portable as the other ones. I just like that sound. It sounds better than the other speakers that I have. So I would definitely recommend this one, and especially if you're looking at buying a $150, $200, $300 speaker, this is gonna compete with it pretty evenly. And you just can't beat that price. I'd recommend it. Anyway, if you guys have any experiences with this or any quirks or anything like that, let me know. Give me some comments. I'd love to get some feedback. This is my very first video that I've done on this YouTube channel. I've done other YouTube videos, but this is the first one for this channel, so I'd love some feedback. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what's good, what's bad. You know, does the audio suck? Does the video suck? Is the lighting weird? Let me know. Thanks.